What's about to happen? You ready? Let's tap in. Sign up for magazine, yeah. I just be the girl of my dreams, yeah. I think you know what I mean, yeah. And now you're turning me on. You can get what you want. You can play superstar all night. Guilty pleasure, favorite song. Feel that bass, turn me on. Baby, I break your rules. You know how we do. Could put your body in motion. You can make me act a fool. Delirious for you. The experience of you. Can get what you want. They can play superstar all night. Guilty pleasure, favorite song. Feel that bass, turn me on. She's like an assassin, deadly passion. What's about to happen? You ready? Let's tap in. Sign up for magazine, yeah. I just be the girl of my dreams, yeah. I think you know what I mean, yeah. And now you're turning me on. Can get what you want. They can play superstar all night. Guilty pleasure, favorite song. Feel that bass, turn me on.
All right. Let's see what's going on here. Yes. What are we going to get into today? I almost want to redo my weapon selector. I don't have enough space for microcontrollers. I got this giant one up here I need to work out where it's going. Maybe I'll be able to shave it down.
Just want your honesty, just want autonomy. I think you're on me, but you won't talk to me. And no apology will make this better, 'cause I'm too turned up now. I've got to prepare for the crash, the fall, the struggle on my own to stand back up. The darkest nights when I'm feeling alone. I don't need nobody else, I got myself. I got myself. I gotta crash and fall and struggle on my own to stand back up, so I can grow out of feeling alone. I don't need nobody else, I got myself. I got myself. I gotta crash and fall and struggle on my own to stand back up, so I can grow out of feeling alone. I don't need nobody else, I got myself. I got myself. I gotta crash and fall and struggle on my own to stand back up, so I can grow out of feeling alone. I don't need nobody else, I got myself. I got myself. I got myself.
Where's the fold button? Bum. I forgot how to fly it. Gold wings. That's where it is. Rocky Pie Baby. Wonder which design I should go with. I think this one's gonna be the one. Hey, gamer. How you doing? Nice. I'm hanging in there. Yeah, it's always going on. Right? So do I, buddy. So do I. You like it? Let me put it back together. I take it out for a spin. Now, I want... It won't fit. Missed it by this much. Oh yeah, nice. Just use somebody else's and modify it. That's what I used to do. Okay, I think I have to cut the microcontroller down. It's all vanilla, there's no XML. No. It's got a lot. I gotta not roll so much. Can't. That roll is really. Yes. Whee! So 190 meters a second? Maybe? And then this is the new scope. Oops. Whee! These are low profile fuel drop pods. I think they hold like 450 liters in each one. Rock. Let's see. That's what I need to do, is get all these autopilot stuff in. I'm not sure what to do with those guys. I think this one's gonna be... You like it? I have a different one. This is the Diamondback I made a while ago. Hey, Xander. Or do I call you Dino? Yeah. Well, they are. Yeah. This one's stability needs work. This was one of the first VTOLs. Well, not one of the first VTOLs, but one of the first VTOLs that I'm attempting to use fans. Attempting to use fans to hover. And it doesn't really want to stay put. It's great for taking off, really. Exactly, yeah, it needs work, right? So this one has one jet engine. The other one has one jet engine with two exhausts. So the left one is faster, more maneuverable, and I'm hoping it's going to be more stable in a hover. Yeah, we could do a multiplayer. This jet's so old. Oh no. Not the transmission again, Xander. How's this for a Cobra? This is such a weird flying jet. I feel like some of the controls aren't exactly... Alright, let's see. Is this one using a fan for the thrust? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. The Diamondback is cooler than the Banshee, but the Banshee's just, yeah. Or maybe I'll call it the Broadhead. So this is the Diamondback. And that's... I started calling it the Banshee, but... when I look at it, it looks like a Broadhead. Yeah, I like Banshee better, too. How do I get one more block out of this? Now I gotta get rid of the gyro. It won't fit there either. So... Yeah, exactly. All right. All the microcontrollers are gone. Yay. Do I want to make a drone? I kind of do. Hardpoint launched drone. But they're weird. Yeah. That wasn't supposed to happen. This jet goes too fast. I'm trying to push 200 meters a second. Wrong button. It's the Banshee brain. Nice. See if we can up the RPS just a tad and see if we can hit that 200 meters a second at sea level mark. It's still quite too much. Yeah, getting XML pipes to look good sometimes is tough, but once you get them to look good, it's nice. Hitting that 200 mark, damn. Ooh. So there's no gyro on right now. I have no gyro, and I'm going 200, well, 190. That roll is insane. Yeah, I have custom controls, so I control the speed. Oops, that's the wrong workbench. Yeah, that means nothing to me. In the middle of what? Like, what does the middle even mean? Like, there's so much. So much with that. Yeah, exactly, right. Sure. Now the roll is sluggish. Yeah, I mean, it depends on your speed, but okay. I do it at 200 meters a second. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. But, you know. Yeah, it does weird roll when it yaws. Ooh, nice. It's a respectable speed.
First time I saw you, I knew I had to have you. Don't mean no one night stand. Gotta find a way to be a man. It's something about the way you turned and looked at me. Your smile, it turned me on and set my mind at ease. I'm trying hard not to stare. Don't wanna look thirsty. Just trying to play it cool. Gotta show you that I'm worthy. You walked in all the air and seemed to leave this room. I just had to find a way to get next to you. I'm here to testify. Give me a chance, I'm satisfied. Captain for your heart and I'm built
It's a good jet. So what's going on here? Did we do it? Why does it happen? Well, some people build jets because they look cool and they like things that blow up other things. So. I'm at 201. This is pretty much exactly where I wanted this jet to be. Yeah, I know the one. I have trains that go 180 meters a second. I was thinking, if it flies off the track, just have wings come out. Just gotta find a sharp bend in the tracks, and then just like yeet mode, and it comes off the tracks, so then you can fly all the way there. Last time I thought it was a thing. It's rough. I end up having a really big roll moment when I do yaw. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, every time I go to yaw, like to turn, it rolls over the opposite way. And then I go the other way and it rolls back the other way. It's weird. It's like the... I mean, we can all VC... I mean, we can all VC in the same chat if you want. Yeah, I can pull you in. Hello.
Hello, Mike.
Let me know if there's any audio issues. So if you mute my stream, I have 2 mics.
Okay. Yeah, I turned your stream down because I'm using like, an actual microphone and I didn't want it picking up.
Right.
I
And
didn't mute it, but yeah.
gotcha. Oh, welcome in. Howdy, howdy. I'll get a multiplayer going here in a minute.
Yeah, I booted up my train and I'm testing my train with 140,000 fuel again.
Nice. Last time I was working on a train, I was doing an autopilot system so you can program the speed of your turns. And you can set a waypoint for a turn and set the speed there. And so you can program your route to the Arctic and press the button and then your train will slow down through all the turns.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it good or bad that my engine temperature says -3?
Ah, it's fine. It's fine.
And I'm only using the like pre-built diesel engines, and they're running at like 18 RPS, and my engine temperature is -3.
Are you in the Arctic?
Yeah, it's still -3. I don't think that's healthy for an engine.
I've had engines running at like -200,000.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Right? Like, how do you get colder than absolute zero?
And I forgot to actually get up to good speeds with this when running 2 engines. I need to manually gear the second car or the second engine because it doesn't automatically gear, so it's really just good for extra torque behind the main engine. Engine throttle will change and clutch power stuff will change, but gear won't.
What's up, Sander?
Yeah, I think that's a steady pace to go at.
Oh, negative that much? Negative 200,000? So, back in the day, they've patched it, but you were able to run a stock engine backwards, and it would cool itself down instead of heating itself up. If that makes sense. So if you took electric motors and 1,000 gearboxes and you spun an engine backwards fast enough, you can get it down to negative 200,000. And then what I was doing was I was spinning it backwards and then spinning it forwards to run water through. And then spin it backwards and then spin it forwards to run water through, and then spin it backwards and spin it forwards. So I was pulsing it back and forth to get all of the cooling out of it, basically. It looks like a little sheep. Here, I still have it. It doesn't work anymore.
And yeah, with where I have my
The modular cooling unit.
with how I have both my cars set right now, I'm moving a steady 29 meters a second with 140,000 fuel.
Now it just does that. But it was able to basically super cool the engine by going back and forth with an electric motor and a bunch of gearboxes. And then you could take this radiator off and hook hoses up to that, and it would have, like, you could have cooled a huge engine with it. But it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, they fixed it. Of course, right? I make something cool, and then I can't play with it anymore.
I'm actually so happy with my train and the fact that it's able to go at decent speeds with this much fuel being towed.
Let's see how this flies. That's crazy. So I bet you it's my tail.
Yeah, possibly.
So the only fins hooked up are 2 fins in the nose and these 2 little fins on the wingtips for yaw. And so when I yaw, it rolls over like super hard. And so what I'm thinking is as it goes sideways, then the tail fins dang it. Oh yeah, just if you let me know, you jump into the Stormworks voice. There you go. Welcome.
Hello, Dino.
Are you muted, Xander?
Oh,
there you are.
wait. The
Hello.
answer is yes. Right there was. Hello.
Hello.
I gave someone my truck, which already had my engine controller in it. And one of the first messages I got is, "Where did you get this engine controller?"
Right.
Apparently on his client it doesn't work, but on mine it does perfectly. But now I haven't gotten a complaint anymore, so either he replaced it with Z or it worked all of a sudden.
Right. ZE for the win.
I mean, I need to improve it, definitely.
Well, I don't know, now that you're in here, you could look at my live stream and see my train.
Let me see them age-restricted channel. Yeah, I want to continue. Why is it an age-restricted channel?
I'm not sure.
Strange.
Yeah, I haven't been in this channel.
In a long
Yeah,
time.
since I made it a guild, actually, so.
So you got about 30 meters a second.
With 140,000 fuel.
Yeah, oh gee. Wow. I can do that, roughly that speed. Empty. Per
Yeah.
gear. Wait, your train has a gear?
Yeah.
A transmission. Your train has a transmission.
Yes, it has 15 gears.
I usually run
Yeah, well,
13,
my
just
transmission-
because I have
my
an automatic.
transmission has 6.
Yeah, my train has 15.
Let's see
And
if I
funny
can.
thing is, my clutch power is only at 60%.
Yeah,
Huh?
generally run it less. Yeah.
If I try to go up more, it'd just be a slip. Oh, 61,
Yes,
62.
Let's see
If I
if
go
I can.
too high, though, it will slip. It's also a straightaway right now. There we go.
Now you're over like 100 kilometers an hour.
To bump up the engine throttle.
Bump up all the throttle. Yeah. Where's my... Oh.
And
There it
actually, no,
is.
the biggest thing that's holding me back right now is if I come over to this cart, or back to this engine. This engine's only in 8th gear, because the slave engine doesn't automatically gear.
So you would need to gear up and down every so often,
Yeah,
which is just a hassle, obviously.
yeah. Which, if you're playing by yourself and in career and can't just no clip, the slave engine, you basically have to set what gear you want it to be in before you get going, and then leave it in there, leave it in that gear, and then just play clutch and engine power.
Couldn't you make it so that the gears using the slave system are connected and they change simultaneously?
I could. I was too lazy to when I first made this because I
fair enough.
already felt happy the fact that the slave system was working as it was. I'm like, I don't want to break it.
I don't want to break it, I'm afraid to touch it.
Train
Yeah.
systems can get pretty crazy.
But if I
They
bump
get
this
pretty
up,
large.
just I'm worried about going through bends at high speeds.
And so I've noticed any turn you can take at around 50 meters a second.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's good to know.
Some turns you can take at 60, some turns you can take at 70. There is 1 or 2 turns that are like 20 meters a second, and that's what you want.
No more.
Yeah, they're like 90 bends. There's like 2 of them in the game, I think. So
Oh, there we go. I'm now up to 42 meters a second then.
That's nice. That's good. Now we
Here,
have...
let me
Run
just
it.
max that. Let me just max that out to gear 15. Let's see how high this goes.
full sends.
5 full sends. Yeah, full sends, definitely.
But I think you could pretty much maintain that speed through all the turns and not have a problem.
except for those two.
Yeah, I think there's one in the mainland. Yeah. And then there's Shipbreaker.
Oh yeah, Shipbreaker is an absolute train breaker.
Train Breaker, right. So that's like the one place I can think of off the top of my head. And there's another place that's in the...
I could breach 50 meters a second.
Nice.
And I'm going uphill now, but...
Yeah, that's nice.
Make trips to the Arctic pretty easy. What we used to do... What did we used to do? We used to take coal. So we'd mine coal, and we'd take it to the Arctic and sell it, and then load up on oil in the Arctic. Or was it jet fuel? We'd either buy oil or jet fuel in the Arctic, and then come back down and sell it. So we'd be making money both ways. Oh, it was great.
Well... yeah. I easily could probably double the amount I'm pulling.
Yeah, but you got 2 engines. I was running 1.
True.
I don't have slave systems on my trains, so I can't really.
I didn't.
Really?
I never needed
do
to.
engines.
If 2 engines is doing this well, I probably easily pull that 141.
But my trains are
Yeah, you
giant.
can
I have enormous trains.
My train is average. Okay, it's average.
I'm like Phil the Workbench engine kind of train.
No, this is my hybrid locomotor. It doesn't look too amazing, but it does work. I of course made it a diesel electric.
Yeah, I think these ones are just straight diesel. Yeah.
Right, straight diesel is always fun. Then we got this guy. It's got a how much cylinders? 1, 2.
Funny enough,
5-cylinder. Let me check. 5 cylinders, yep.
so we don't talk about how my transmission's made because look at how many gearboxes there are.
I mean, my transmission's pretty much the same. I got like 12 on my 13 speed.
Yeah, mine's a 15 speed and it's this.
It's just because it's just easier.
Yeah.
Don't have to do the calculations between all the different ones. And then mine's even easier. I got a speed sensor, and if I'm going X speed, it's in this gear. If I'm going X speed, it's going that gear, and Y speed, it's going the next gear.
Yeah, I like my manual gear.
So I just have it on a speed sensor. Super easy. And then you just set each speed.
And the best part is, with my master slave system, I could hook up as many engines as I want.
Right.
That's always the good thing about any system like that. If you can hook on like 10, 15 engines, because why not, you know?
Well, that's just, I don't know. Cause my one engine can do everything else. I don't know. I don't need to have that much. The only slave system I have, so the train cars themselves have electric motors on them.
Right.
So my engine is the power plant for the train, and the train runs. It's like they have power boost on each other. So like I can haul.
Yeah, you can haul ass.
I have a double boy, so it's a low bed, and it has 2 container slots, so you can fit 4 ISO containers in it,
That's pretty rad.
and still make it under the tunnel.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
see,
cool.
I don't
yeah.
go that insane, but you also have to keep in mind your trains are probably double the size of mine.
Let's take a look at some of my trains.
Price. Yeah. Let's take a look.
What flavor? What flavor of train would you like?
Flavor would you like? Yeah, okay.
Hey, Xander.
Hello.
How we doing?
We doing the doings.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
We're live streaming.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Are you hearing it?
Yes. So, we making a VTOL fighter from the looks of it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Do it fly yet?
Oh yeah, it definitely flies.
Uh-huh.
It be doing the flyings.
I actually really like how much you'd see out of like this.
I have
Seat.
that.
I feel like you'd see everything around you from just sitting here.
Okay, I just put my truck back. Yippee! This is why we can't have the, what's this? Oh my god.
What are you doing?
But I'm gonna go back to flying myself.
I forgot to set the permissions for this channel.
What?
Yeah. Oops. I was wondering how you joined us.
I don't know.
Yeah, you just click the
Just
button.
like
It's
game, yeah.
yeah, exactly. I know, yeah. But I was like, oh. And I looked and I was like, it's not a private channel. I was like, oh.
No,
Be
it
private
never
channel.
has been.
Well,
I
so
guess that
this
would kinda make sense.
the live channel is, the Stormworks voice is not. But I
Yeah,
think
the
what
Stormworks
happened
isn't, but Mads Rolled Live is, yeah.
Aw.
Oh, this is the old jet. Never mind.
well, yeah,
Old stuff, never mind.
maybe.
But
This is-
yeah,
This is the newer one.
It's fine. We're good.
Keep
oh yeah, it's fine. There's a kicking button. There's a button to kick people for a reason.
Right. Right.
Mm.
There we go.
And there we go.
Yeah, that's a new ECU idea. Oh. Bloody. Okay.
I don't not like I can't see
So,
anything.
okay. Right, so I got my thing back, my truck, and now I am forced to use.
Oops.
Okay,
I messed that one up.
this is not what I hoped.
We'll pull out a train.
Right.
Mike, I got you to swap over to a train, and now I'm back in a jet.
Right. How perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Start a train. That's. Oh yeah. Damn. Damn, bro. That's a lot of gearboxes.
Oh, I'm gonna fly over that bridge.
Oh, the little teeny tiny train cars. Oh, they're not teeny tiny. They're actually quite large.
Oh,
Okay,
somewhat.
I fucked up flying into that. That's a lot farther down than it looks.
Right.
Apparently I activated mouse control when I didn't need to. Oops. I panicked and pushed the wrong button. Me?
1 liter.
Oh, those aren't drop tanks. Or for like fuel?
Wait, what are those then?
Oh,
Are those like bombs?
the actual engines only have like 9,000 fuel each. Each. I was hauling about 140,000. Give or take. Probably like 5,000. And yes, those are bombs.
Oh, what kind of bombs look like that? That's crazy. Are they like dirty bombs? Or some crazy stuff?
Something
Oh.
like
Oh.
that.
Nuclear tomfoolery?
Yes, and there's
Oh.
even a small
Oh, it has a
warhead.
battery, so it catches on fire?
Battery and a small warhead.
Damn. And it's long enough to not get destroyed entirely.
Yep, and there's 2 of them.
Yo, that's kind of crazy. I also made some dirty bombs, but I just like hit a block that was on the same sub body, like way far behind the actual bomb. So it's 1, drag glitched, and 2, it doesn't blow up instantly, and it can be way smaller. And it has 3 fuel
already off
rods.
the ground.
Damn, that's quite a paint job.
A lot of it's the original design. I just changed the main coloring of it because it initially was, I'm pretty sure, like a blue and light gray.
Uh-huh.
and then I changed the coloring for me. So I changed it to like a dark gray and purple.
Actually, hold on, zoom out. Why are... Oh, the wings seem a teeny tiny little bit small to me.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't the one who made it. I just
Who made
fly
it?
One of my buddies.
Uh-huh. Okay. Damn. The bullet.
Who doesn't love a good Gatling gun on a fighter jet?
Mm.
Yeah,
Rotary.
I mean, I have an actual ammo thing in the jet. Go try to bomb the airfield.
I made a like 262
Bye,
type
bombs.
plane that has 4 light autocannons that like fire sequentially, so they're like super fast. And it doesn't overheat, unlike the rotary, and it's still pretty powerful.
I'm curious, actually, how close it. I'm curious how
And
good
it's
these
cooler.
bombs are actually going to drop on the airfield.
Oh, bro, dang.
Really fucking well, actually.
Damn. Damn. Uh-oh.
I need to.
Oh, and they destroyed themselves.
Bruh.
You know, I might want to actually improve on the engine controller.
How many missiles this thing has?
But do I? But
And the
do
missiles are
I? Will that make the engine run better? Yeah.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Nice.
Sensitivity mode. Yeah, good bug trying to hit. it's not going down that fast. What's current altitude? Right. There's no way I'm.
Why is it saying
Because I was under 500 for the hard deck. Except I didn't realize 500
How
was
did-
still this close. Yeah, okay. 300 is unless I'm
Nothing interesting on my show. What? What?
So that's this mic. But that's okay, fine. Now it works. Now it works. I had to slap it around just a little bit. Okay, so my microphone works, but my did that work?
Engine, it's either on or off. That's hard to.
Oh, that's not it. Why is that? Why is this not the same thing? It should be. Yeah, I'm trying to get the music to work. Can you hear the music on the stream? Can you hear me? What was that, Sander? You can hear me on the stream? Can you hear yourself on the stream? Okay. So now I just need to get the music up. So can you hear the music now? So can you hear the music now? Perfect. Perfect. But then you guys can't hear yourself, right? Perfect. Yeah. Now you can swear all you want. Well, that's the reason why I had to do it. I'm sorry, guys, but you've been really good. Yeah, you've been really good, but I had to do it to everybody because one person, you know how it goes. Well, we're in a live stream, so it's tough to. All right, let's see. Oh, yep. Back to the intermission. I gotta feed my cats, so I'll be back. I see a wandering Fritz. I wonder if he would like to join. Well, I've just changed the permissions, so. There we go. Everyone should be in now. It's a hover radar. That transmits GPS coordinates. Yeah, so it has a double sweep rate. No. I was just looking at it and it needs a gyro. Um well, I don't need a gyro. So it's not meant to fly around. You just drop it out the back and it's only meant to hover and hold an altitude. So really it just needs an altitude hold and a position hold, which technically don't need a gyro. They just need to hold itself. So for longer runtime, so it'll run until it catches on fire. Yeah, it just... Well, I wouldn't need a big motor. I'd probably just use 2 small motors. But yeah, the battery pack and then how long will it last, right? So how many sweeps? So right now it's generating power for the radars. So the radars and the constant transmit on the radio, I figure, would drain the batteries pretty quick. So I have it set up. So it's got an engine on there, and I was gonna run it and see how long I could run that engine for and see if I could even get it to hover. But I'm not sure. I think I want to go back to putting some extra systems in the jet. take an input from the ordnance data. We'll take an input from the cannon ammo.
Down the 405 every single night. Anything to see your face, yeah. Putting on a show, anything you like. Everything I do is
Then we'll take a video input and a video output. So this is gonna be the... Actually, I need two outputs, don't I? And a... No, I'll just use two outputs. Bye.
Kryptonite. Love me not or love me right. I used to watch you punch through the wall. One time too many, I'm mourning the fall. Heavy to carry on top of it all. In your Mercedes, and you tried to stall, and then I'm fucking crazy. I learned my lesson, now I'm making sense again. You make me sick, but I still wonder who the fuck will love you like I did. Know your heart and want it, need you like an addict. Stay when you
How much does that hold, Fritz?
Siphon, this is hard.
There we go. Now I got Fritz on the stream. And then I can do things with audio. Something like that. So we can monitor and output. There we go. Yeah. I think that'll work.
Yeah. Maybe I'll make all the other rusted metal. Maybe I'll just use the standard electric.
That's builders. Yes. Oh, shoot.
He needs it. Porting.
Alright, so. The rear camera is gonna go to the HUD. So I'll have to get that function in pretty much right away because it's upside down.
Oh, I like it.
What's that?
Xander's a new looking truck.
Yeah.
Nice. Keep you nice and warm.
But I just need to work on the transmission. This thing is never getting done because I don't like it. I like how it looks, I don't like how it functions.
So, if I have a oil tanker coming in,
Yes. Big amounts of oil.
I need to decide where I want it to come in. Like, I could bring it into the cave, and then I could have it pump up and into the container.
Right,
I know
yeah.
for a container ship, I have the crane here, so I can pick up containers of oil, drop them down here, and move them over one at a time to get filled. Also, that's for exporting, so I can take containers of jet fuel and diesel and store them and waiting for a ship to come.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know where the container ships go on.
Oh.
So I make the same dock. Dock
This-
or the oil ship. I think I should.
Well, the docks, the place where you park your oil tanker is usually a little different to where you park a container vessel, because they have such different needs.
Well, not necessarily.
Because
So the only thing that you would have to do would be to put pumps on the dock, down there next to by the helipad. And then, there you go.
for example,
Big ship comes in under the helipad. Doesn't matter what
for
kind. It's
example,
big ship.
yeah, I know. But for example, on the difference with a container ship and an oil tanker doesn't always need shore power because it doesn't need to cool the oil, as far as I know. But honestly, in Stormworks it doesn't fucking matter. In Stormworks it don't matter.
I'll want to put in a little gantry frame, or I go the simple route.
That's kind of what I was thinking. You just have like a maybe back under the lights there.
Back here.
Yeah, but down a level under the lights.
Under the lights, kind of.
Yeah, in the wall there would be like a pumping station, right? Big pumps sitting in there. And then you would pipe it up into your oil thing.
Yeah, and I'll just use that one dock for all import and export, because this dock is where I spawned.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's used for construction. And then commerce is outside. It makes sense so that you don't have to spend so much time docking and coming in and out of port. Makes sense.
So
I don't know.
build that, and I'll make a big pump. I'll use a big motor. Big impeller. Really make it look the part, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say like a medium motor and an impeller pump or something like that, or maybe couple impeller pumps and.
That part I don't enjoy. I can make it. I can actually could easily make this. Never mind, I thought this was gonna be hard. It wasn't. I will regret that. I will regret those words.
I gotta keep it looking good, so maybe I'll start from the top and work the pipeline down. Like, roughly around.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably better.
A very nice Reddit.
Hmm. I thought this was gonna be a one-day build, but then I forgot transmission tuning. Oh. Eh.
Or do I want to sneak it? It's a crude industrial island. It's gotta look the part.
I mean, just slap a big old sign on it called "We are not OSHA approved," and that's industrial enough.
Industry standard.
Well, it's good that we can put our PS through through the same pipe as the diesel pipe without much any trouble. That enables me to actually make this thing a 6x6. But I did hope it was going to be a 3 or a 1-day project. It was not. What's it do if I do this? What's it do if I do that? How much different would it be? Probably a lot different.
Let's see. What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
Oh, of course the transmission won't work if the seat isn't connected. That. Okay.
Now I have a rear-facing camera on my HUD above me.
Oh?
need to have a little radar on there and show me a little blip of.
Oh, it's not showing me the gear on the dashboard because I didn't hook that up. I need to not forget to hook stuff up. It's not that difficult, actually. Yeah, it's not that difficult, actually.
Oh, that's why. I need to spell things correctly.
If those like diagonal pipes weren't a mod, oh, it'd be so perfect right now.
If there wasn't so many like good parts that were just in the mods. See if I can draw my ammo count upside down. Nice. Now I have the rear-facing camera and I have an ammo count. Maybe I'll put the chaff over here. Countermeasures. Yeah, enable ECM. I guess it's not ECM. It's ACM. Active countermeasure. RCM? Or radar countermeasure?
Fritz redeemed drink something, would ya?
Hey Fritz, I got an idea.
What's that?
Hide those pipes. Right?
Underground?
Underground.
Hoses.
But you use like jet exhausts and pivots to make pipes that go where you want them to go.
Oh, yeah, really. Oh, yeah. The big pipes. No, I'm gonna quickly clean up
Oh,
the
use
bubble.
like the ducting to look like
Yeah.
and then
And maybe we
Yeah.
can XML some stuff to make them look like giant industrial pipes, right? Like I don't know.
But you can't
We
you
could-
just XML a normal pipe to just be like 3x3 thick?
Yes, you can. Yeah. And you can make it super
I
long
mean,
too.
that would work.
But
Yeah, that would
I
work
would just
too.
suggest putting those real pipes in the ground or hiding them.
Yeah, just clever hiding stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, it would
Even-
be so much better.
I've actually gotten away with just wrapping them with wedges and making them a 3x3
Yeah,
wedge.
that's what I did. That's what I did on another thing of mine.
Kind of how you would pipe, like for a boat, you would pipe the exhaust out.
Yes. So
you
like,
know, out of like a
oh,
big
that's too
port
big.
thing, so you can build like a
Kinda like a really
stepped
big
pipe, but then
Yeah.
wrap it with inverse pyramids, and it would be like it would look like a 45 3x3 pipe. Not a stepped 1x1 pipe, right?
Right.
Right. So maybe you could do it with the regular pipes, now that you've deleted them all.
Yep, I'll do the well, yeah, I'm gonna get this just simple.
Because I was gonna say, like, just make it the straight shot, you know, like down and in as much as you can.
Okay, I've completely reset like almost my entire transmission. We're back to square one on 3rd through 7th. I'm gonna quickly clean off a bottle I got from a shipping company last week because I was visiting the company and I want to drink something and I need to clean it before I do. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think they probably look better inside anyway. Can you see him, or?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
This would be in the raw.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, don't have to like. So with the actual like mechanics of pumping, I would try to keep it as simplistic as possible, but then just make it look nice. Like, kind of makes sense in my head anyway.
Okay, so now looking at it from this way, feel like one pump or pumps down here aren't going to get it all the way up there, right? They only have so much.
Oh, we'll see. I mean, it's kind of weird how it works. Like, if you put large impeller pumps down there, I don't know, it probably will work just fine. And then you might have to put pumps inside the tank. Put like a large electric pump inside the tank on each pipe. Inside the oil tank up there. To suck it in. So I'd like the impeller pumps down at the bottom here to look cool and to be big and bulky, or, you know, not, I didn't mean bulky, beefy. To be like, yeah, yes, we pump. And then up in the tank upstairs, to actually make it work, we probably put a couple more pumps in.
I can also like just get some pumps underground. Period.
Yeah. I don't think that matters as much as the ends. I think they need to be one more apart.
Isn't there on structures like this infinite electric?
Sort of, yeah, mostly.
Yeah. I know on oil rigs it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I just use small batteries instead of large. We're like the regulars of this channel at this point.
Oh, the 5 viewers that I have?
No, I mean the Discord channel.
Oh, that's that yeah, that too.
Or like, if someone's in here, usually there is either 2 of us or all 3 of us.
And then other people just come and go.
Yeah. Like, last night. For example.
Gonna put 3 dials on there? Put them up and down.
Yeah, flow rate.
But and then it'll be like still a pedestal thing.
Huh?
Something like that maybe. And then you could put the wedge at the bottom like you had it.
Is it gonna show what? A flow rate?
Yeah, flow rates of the 3 pumps.
Yeah, I assume so.
Sure. And then if you only have one pipe or one hose hooked into it, right?
I'm just crunching away.
And they're all separate, right?
They're all separate. They're their own lines.
Yeah.
All the way to the...
Yeah, nice. Very good, very good. Oh, and into the tops, yeah, very good.
Tank has its bleed, but then also some of the import pipes also have their own bleed.
Yeah, I wouldn't put those.
What?
Yeah, the what are those pipes for?
Relief
Rolling
valves
gas
for the
relief.
gases.
No, but what are the other valves for?
Fluid, liquid.
Mm-hmm. And they limit fluid to 6 liters a second.
Oh! Get the hell out of here!
Let me just bring that up. Unless you're like super pumping it. Like you have to be super pumping it to get. Yeah.
This import one here from it's
Just small pumps? Yeah, that's. It could work probably fine. But I wouldn't put. I mean, yeah, I guess the valves are fine. Yeah, the valves are fine.
well,
The way you have it is what I'm saying. So those 3 on the top, they should be alright. But T-pieces do have a tendency of reducing pressure.
well, I can remove them too. Because
And
I
if-
have a bleed on the
Yeah, I was gonna say because you have a bleed on the tank, you could just pump the air in as well, and the biggest issue would be to make sure that only oil goes through those, you know, something like
Yeah,
that.
that's the one thing.
worst case scenario. If I accidentally pumped a little bit of diesel in there, then I'll pump a little bit of jet fuel too.
Yeah, exactly. Just start mixing your own.
You gotta also for
I'm waiting.
you gotta also have have bunkering accommodations for the
Bunking?
vessel itself. Bunkering, refueling the vessel.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's
'Cause,
coming.
you know,
Yeah, I don't have the diesel tank put in just yet, but yeah, absolutely.
and I do just recommend like a shore power and mooring lines, of course, but you're not stupid.
Mm-hmm. I have anchors and it's all gonna be put in.
Yeah.
The island is incredible.
But
I'm
is
really
this,
happy
like,
with the crane.
Is this modded size?
Yeah, I XML'd the workbench.
Yeah,
that I
okay. Yeah, go figure.
And then we were saying we should probably get some.
A friend of mine is finally learning how to properly use microcontrollers after 2,500 hours.
So with those, are those so those are pump out. You're pumping it down to the, or pumping
I
it.
had.
Yes. So they actually, so those will act as valves and pumps. So when you turn them off, then they're off. But then when you turn them on, and you can use a greater than block on them.
Oh.
Yeah. So that throttle lever that you have downstairs on the motor,
Yeah.
if you use a greater than 0 from the throttle lever, then it'll turn. It turns those guys on. Yeah. Easy peasy.
The lemons. Lemons be squeezed.
Just put them on the pumps, maybe, or anywhere you want. Yeah. No, it has to go where I want it to go, Fritz. Okay, so let's. Oh wait, what color did I use?
Do I have any sort of measuring? Oh. to see how much this is actually going to keep.
I think it was like a little over 500,000.
I'll remember that.
I don't remember anything. I have dementia.
$560,000.
560,000. That's a shitload. That's roughly the equivalent of one fuckload.
And then what do those pumps say?
Oh, they're not running.
60 atmosphere?
Oh yes, cold water in a cold room in a metal bottle. That means it's gonna stay cold. That's great.
Parkour.
I don't have to keep going down.
I guess I should wait for it to even out.
Well, you need to ship.
You need a ship, bro. Or just put a hose on it and open the nozzle.
No, that's the in.
Right, yeah.
Or I guess if you wanted to pump it out, then that would be.
Well, the crude oil, if the crude oil is here on this island, it's to be refined.
Right. So that would be where the ship comes in with the crude oil and
Yeah.
pumps it up. So you need a ship with a bunch of oil or a bunch of something in it, and then have that oil empty up there and see if you can pump from a boat, diesel or something into your oil tank.
Mm-hmm.
Or seawater even.
Yeah, I'll do a test with water to make sure. And then, after I have all that figured out, I'm going to have to make sure the refiner's working as intended, which I know it's not, because there's no input for the diesel. Which I think it's one of your refiners that I just kind of influenced.
Yeah.
No, the proper word you're looking for is yoink.
Yunk.
Dunk. Dunk. Yoinkus, spoinkus.
It's a good looking island.
Thank you. I'm really pleased with how it's come up, especially the lift. Now, there was an idea of making a micro truck with like a diesel tank on it that would drive around to refill what would have, like, the pumps I was going to plan to be diesel generated. Like, you have to run
Yeah. Oh.
diesel pump to move everything. But it was going to get too complicated.
Yeah.
You know what would have been
For
you know
one
what would be
person.
You know what would be funny? That idea you have, can't you just make like can't you just like this idea is anything absurd. Couldn't you make a tag on a linear track that moves between point A and point B and connects using a hard point?
That... How would
Instead
I
of that
be...
diesel truck? I don't know.
Well, how would I be making a track go around the entire island?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
But I'm just gonna use electric pumps because I mean I got infinite electric on the island anyways.
Hey.
Okay. So I'm going to need to make sure everything's powered. Just gotta find a handkerchief if I have one. I think I do, but it is.
I used Rhino laser walking. Apparently, I was thirsty. Or at least I drank something instead of almost nothing. Okay, I need to... I need to fix my transmission, and I only got about an hour and 40 minutes left. Also, this thing is gonna have a trailer on tracks, like a little trailer with tracks on it. Because I've been told by Mike that tracks don't have any grip or traction that they can slow the vehicle down with exponentially. That's gotta be the heaviest and the most expensive thing I've seen, Fritz. 160. No, actually, the weight is not even half of my cargo ship.
I know, right? It's actually not that heavy.
What the fuck? I mean, the price is almost four times of my cargo ship. Or
Fun fact.
My medical ship.
My airship is still more expensive than this island.
Your airship is how much?
620,000.
Why is it so expensive?
Because it's supposed to be an end game vessel. So I
I
did
get that, but what part of it
most expensive
is so
of-
expensive?
probably like not over like 120 steam pistons. To that matter.
120 steam pistons.
You've seen the damn thing.
Honestly, I can't remember. Like I said, short-term memory loss.
Memory loss.
Yeah, it's been a while since I saw it. And I only saw it for like 2 minutes.
I would argue it's what like really drove the end of the Zizo server. It's like I would go by a place like North Harbor. I would pick up every single crate. I would then go to Spy Cakes and then over to or Komodo and then to Spy Cakes, and I would pick up all those crates too, and then I would fly over to the Arctic, sell everything, pick up all those crates, and then fly all around it. By the
So how
time
much
somebody else
did
would
you
hop on the
have?
server, all the crates were done. Crates were gone.
They were all gone. Wow. Was it like really well controllable?
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh damn.
I did everything with it. I was able to trade fuel, crate lift, search and rescue. It had huge radar on it. Autopilot.
Big
all
fucking
told-
radar. Heading hold?
Well, autopilot, so
Yeah,
I'd get wherever I
suppose.
wanted it to.
Yeah, I do suppose. But it was using a glitch, no?
It was using the wheel glitch.
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
I tried making one once, but
looking
failed.
fast.
Yeah.
That was the other thing. People would, or people, the AI, the missions would be like, fix the ship and bring it to dock. I would fly over it, attach the entire ship to my airship, and airlift an entire ship over to the dock.
You know what would have been more funny? If you just opened a massive door on the bottom and then just...
Well, you wouldn't be too
engulfed
far
the
off.
entire thing like that.
I had a gantry on the bottom of it, but on the top of it, the envelope opened up for a helipad and hangar bay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I want to see this thing once. Again, lifting a lift a boat. You can probably lift my boat. It's only 40 meters long.
Ever since the space DLC, hasn't worked the same.
Oh, so it kind of broke.
Kind of broke. There was pressures and things.
Sad.
Yeah. Steam got reworked too.
Given the time and chance, would you rework it?
Well, so it was cool and all, but the problem was, once you bring it in, that's it.
It's
Game's
over. Yeah. I mean, that's the... You can get a container VTOL like really cheap, and that's also, once you bring that in, game's over. Because you can just Arctic and back runs all the time and make so much money you don't have to worry about ever doing anything again. Search and Rescue, what's that? Never heard of that.
And I have an oil tanker. Oh, fuck.
That's quite big.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna comment on the design. Yeah. Wait, how's the front build?